online. Alright, the ad has been run. Let's give this one more loop and then we'll get going. Everyone's probably watching GDQ today anyway. You should be watching GDQ. Especially with, I think, Tunic is coming up. Alright, let's get this one going. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! The Dragon Lord must be defeated. And may the light shine upon thee. We're starting with an herb. Torch, required key, no spells, and 37 strength. That's like starting with the sword almost. Level 2. We get 6 power, no agility, 1 health, 2 MP. We're also starting in the top right corner of the map. Scorpions are running away. That's how strong we are. We can potentially one-shot them. It's unlikely, but it is possible. Level 3, we get 7 power, 2 agility, 7 health, 1 MP, and outside. There's the one shot on a scorpion I was just talking about. Level 4. We get 7 power, 6 agility, 1 health, 1 MP, and repel. Can't really see anything down in that corner. So I think the play here is definitely get level 5. And see if there's a healing spell. Level 5 we get 6 power, no agility, 11 health, 5 MP. No healing spell. Do I want to go to level 6 or do I want to go to look for anything over this swamp? Magician is probably the weakest enemy I'm interested in right now. I think going to level 6 is the play here. Especially when I'm 1 XP off. Level 6, we get 5 power, no agility, 4 health, 2 MP, and hurt more. Ding, ding, ding! We're not going to make it out of this swamp, but we're okay with that right now. Oh, we do make it out with 1 hit point. Shout out to odd numbers, since those swamp tiles deal 2 damage. Ho ho ho, green dragon! Definitely think going for the win here is the play, but we don't get it. It's an ambush. Oh. Really? A second ambush? Back to back? A third ambush in a row? No need to fight Drakey though. Magi isn't quite enough for the level. I don't think we quite made it far enough left to get to the corner. Darn. Wyvern would have been good there. But given the enemies we saw, we probably do want to try to go off to the left here. It's still early enough that enemy set is my deciding factor for where I want to go. He's still here. He gone. Should have seen the rest of that top area when I was there earlier. Uh-oh. Ouch. Red dragon hurts. We go down this time. We also pick up level 7. Where we get... Hey Sayaka, welcome in. 1 power, no agility, 2 health, 12 MP. Yeah, you said it was hot. The slime is still here. And we got him. Level 8. We get 1 power, 1 agility, 2 health, 3 MP. After levels I had been getting, I can't really complain, actually. I wouldn't mind more hit points and a healing spell. There's nothing over here. Yee. That's in your work, isn't it? That's what it is outside here. Any particular need to fight Morlocks. Here's more swamp, because of course there's more swamp. Let's just get our health back by taking a death, seeing as we still haven't found a town. Civilization is a myth. And healing is a rumor. Maybe I stick here and try and find more Droll Magi and ho ho ho, green dragon! With the Dragon Lord breath. I think at this point I will hurt more of the skeletons then. Make sure my MP gets used. I think my agility is low enough that fighting my way out is still the right play. So we get roasted again. Agility is super low. To the point where I should be more surprised when I'm not getting ambushed by stuff like green dragons. I know I was complaining earlier. I take it all back. I can potentially one-shot the skeletons. Somebody gave him Dragon Lord breath. Level 9, we get 2 power, 1 agility, 5 health, 2 MP, and sleep. I think I'll go back to trying to get out again. And immediately get roasted. Maybe I land the one shot finally? Nope. I was right, just get roasted. Doesn't help that I lose 20 HP just right off the top. Golems are one of the easier in-game enemies to run from. They're still endgame enemies and they can still one-punch me if I fail a run. Catching any good GDQ runs? Guess I go right back there. Oh yeah, I mean, it is games done quick after all. I realize I only have 22 agility, but I am still getting lots of ambushes. Oh, I survived with 1 hit point, the only hit point that matters. Probably the one time I would have wanted the flute. That's still the best area I've found to level in. healing, I need agility. Yeah, that ambush isn't too big a surprise from the Star Wyvern. I think that means that my 5 enemies are Star Wyvern, Golem, Drakema, Druid Lord, and Drakey. I was kinda hoping the Druid Lord was doubled up. If I come down here, I can take skeletons till I level. Take 2 skeletons and call me in the morning. Level 10, we get 0, 12, 10, 2, return, heal more. Oh, I have healing. I no longer take a bunch of damage just to get out of start. Well, I do still take a bunch of damage just to get out of start. But now I can heal it. He's still here. He's still here. Got him. This was the swamp I was in before. New cave. Axe Knight could be good. It goes down in 1. There's a town too. The cave is the Stones of Sunlight cave with gold. Do I want more gold? I don't think I want more gold. Not until I see what's for sale. It's Hawksness. If I had any Hurtmores left, I'd check. There's Sharlock. It's the bottom right of the map. Or not. Probably still the right edge of the map, though. 4 MP is not enough for a Hurtmore. How does the knight move? Looks like the plan is to try to go back to Hawksness. Well, I hope they're okay. Level 11. We get 6 power, 13 agility, 3 health, 4 MP. Okay, I think we've peaked enough of this that we can say there's nothing there in this little hillside. There we go, we've seen it. We actually make it away from the green dragon and the wizard. But apparently not the poltergeist. They're not beating a stone man right now, not even with sleep, which we do have. We still have yet to find civilization. We haven't seen on this side of Sherlock. We've went for the other side. Not that it matters when we just get axed twice in a row. So I think I need to go along that left edge I found earlier, but there's red dragons there. And my agility is low. I don't mind knights here. Nice run. Here we go again. This time we get the green dragon. We're gonna try and get across the swamp first. Or do I want to just try and take Knights and Axe Knights to the level? Level 12. We get 2 power, 3 agility, 5 health, 15 MP, and stop spell. Well, we can check the red dragon stop spell resistance. Wolflord is okay here. There's the back of Sharlock. And nope, we have to go this way. The swamp contains nothing. Except for more swamp. There's always more swamp. I'm out of MP. So no healing to go into that swamp. Looks like there's nothing there anyway, though. I'm not really sure why I didn't heal there. He's still here. And we got another metal slime. So early start sure went not slowed down quickly. He's still here. He gone. What's your stop spell resist like? 1 for 1? And you've got hurt more in your other slot. I've done that. Usually because I can't be bothered to even make myself some bread. It's usually a thing I do with hot dogs, though. I'm thinking pierogies for me tonight. I still have a little bit of sour cream left, too. Excellent. Just crit. Have you ever been so mad you punched a dragon? Have you ever been so mad you won the fight? Pizza. I can't believe how much nothing I've found to this point. There's a town, finally. We make it. Kentland. What's for sale? There's a large shield here that we'll take. At this point, I wouldn't mind a copper sword. get a set of herbs, a dragon scale. Actually, with Hurtmore being the main damage dealer, I probably should have held off for a chainmail in addition to the half plate. There's broadsword, a chainmail, and all 3 levels of magic. All 3 levels of shield, magic armor, so all of the big stuff. Here's another town. Here's another red dragon. Welcome to Why This Game Hates You. Still out, I've actually found something. I do believe that's enough for the level. Yes, it is. Level 13. We get 3 agility, 13 health, 9 MP, 0 strength, and hurt. We would definitely like that silver shield, actually. We need to find keys, a dungeon, and gold in the treasury or the basement. Probably shouldn't be fighting this and trying to save my MP for red dragon encounters, but I don't mind taking some extra fights along the way. I should be able to win this with punch. Catlin was straight up, wasn't it? No, it was slightly off to the left. That wyvern suggests that the red dragons are here. And of course, that's what I get for not saving my MP at the start. On the other hand, I did make like half a level off of it. This is where regular heal would be good. The wolf is running away. We strong. I say as I remember that I punched a red dragon to death. Maybe I should go back to Hawksness and see if I can't get the sword or the armor in there. I do have sleep and stop spell for that stone man. Oh, in fact, that's 1 in 16 against a stone man. Back to back, and then I get slept, because of course I do. To get some decent sleep block. And win the fight. And find the sword. That should help against red dragons at least. Warlock. We're entering into red dragon territory. Let's heal. I hate running from that, but I know I need to preserve some MP after it, to heal after I get through this swamp. And this swamp too. Actually, I probably should swing at that. Second town is Remolder, the key to keys. But not the key to keys. Would have been nice to get here the first time we were here. Take the chainmail for now. In the it's better than nothing department. Boo. Let's go see what our numbers are. Oh, good. Extra money, always good. I could have sworn I heard my phone. Let's grab my keys back and get going. There we go. Next up, ideally, we find a dungeon with Garrett. We find Garrenham with a dungeon. But I wouldn't mind finding just a dungeon on its own. Two for two for stop spells on the Red Dragon. I have never really been an oatmeal eater. If it's around, I'll eat it, but I won't go out of my way for it. Level 14, we get 2 power, 4 agility, 1 health, 21 MP. Stats check, we need more everything, but we're really close. Left edge of the map. Okay, that looks like where I came in at? Question mark? I think I need to get sent home, actually. I think we're going to have a hamster tunnel. No, it's just to the left of where I came in at. But I still think we've got a tunnel in the... You know, I think you just summed up my actual opinion on oatmeal. 3 for 3 on Red Dragon stop spells. Where was the stop spell resistance last night? Excellent. Oh, no, I can still go further left here. New cave. The harp trade cave. We don't have the harp. We don't have any quest items. We've got the sword and the flute. Here's another cave. The mountain cave. Good, we have found a dungeon. First item, a cursed belt. Heard on the blue dragon. Second item, the fighter's ring. Another +2 attack power. He gone. Third item, empty. Could be herb, could be key. Fourth is the stones of sunlight, so we had to come down here. And the final item is also empty, so also an herb or a key. Now we want to take a death. Those blue dragons on the top floor are a better choice. I hope. Well, if there's Axe Knights here, I'm going to take the XP. I suppose the one time I don't mind the Wraith having hurt more. Exact lethal. Which we're actually fine with. Back here we find a key that turns out to be wings. A bamboo pole that turns out to be fairy water. This we have to take because it could be the death necklace. Nope, it's wings. And this one is a curse belt. I guess I'm hoping for grave down here, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be swamp. It is the grave. I was wrong. We definitely dive this at this point. We found a large shield. What? Turns out to be a torch. This torch turns out to be another torch. And an empty. The only caves we're missing now are tablet and both ends of swamp. I think I do want to take a heal here. There could still be the green dragons, and I want to... There could be the reds, too. I want to have enough to survive a hit. Survive an ambush, if possible. Nice crit. Still haven't missed a stop spell on a red dragon. I can roll 0 and 16 stop resistance. Level 16 or 15, we get 1 power, 8 agility, 11 health, 15 MP. So we need more strength, and that's it. We wouldn't mind more agility either, but strength is the big one. That had to be a key. Mostly because if it was any other item other than the armor, it would have said given me a different message. It'll give me you have to clear an inventory space for this. Final item is empty. 9 chests and none of them were gold. The Dragon Lord's cave must be loaded. Or Garanham, or both. So no silver shield this run. Agility must still be low from not repelling Rogue Scorpion. Granted, I'm also only wearing chainmail. Swing on 45. Sure, I'm only in chainmail, so he could probably do 45. Regular heal is at level 16. there's a town. Definitely want to heal then. That double town. First one's coal! Exclamation mark coal. What will you find? I get a token. Your neighbor finds the harp. Beep boop. Sayaka finds ROB, the robotic operating buddy. This other town is... yay. It's Brackenary. I can just straight up Brex it, actually. Swamp South. I think this has to go into the back of Garanham. No, it doesn't. Because of course not. And in fact, tablet. What's in the back of Garanham then? What am I missing? Is this even randomized? The Dragon Scale replaces the tablet in Randomizer. No, I'm pretty sure I saw both turn-ins, and Stones of Sunlight had gold. Maybe I am missing the Jerk Cave? Harp Trade's on along the left coast. Hey, Fell Sorcerer, welcome in. Thanks for the lock up, I need it. We have sleepy red dragons again. Yeah, I'm missing the harp and the death necklace and the armor as far as items. Probably should rescue Gwaylin here. Not quite enough for the level. We've been through Mountain Cave. Level 16, we get 2 power, 5 agility, 7 health, 5 MP, heal, radiant. I love lamp. There's the Harp Trade Cave. Let's go back and rescue Gwaylin then. Or I could find Garenham, home of the Garen hamsters. Is there a full plate here? There is. Still going to have to rescue the princess, though. How many keys do I have left? 5? All 6. Back here we find the death necklace, so whatever's on the search tile is required. The harp, so we know it's the armor on the search tile now. Spell. I hate people. Go. Leave me. No. You go. You're the one in the way. And it is the jerk. Okay, so we'll go do our trade-ins first. Then we'll come back, rescue Gwaylin, and get the armor. And at this point, we wouldn't mind seeing some more red dragons, as long as they don't ambush. Because I need another level. Actually, what is my strength? 127. I need one more strength even if I had fairy waters. Here comes the staff of rain again, falling on my head like a memory. Okay, I feel like I definitely need one more level for agility, too. Excellent. Agility is okay. Knowing there's sleep red dragons, though, means that I definitely want more. Quest complete. Probably an overly cautious heal, but I'm taking it. Probably could be swinging at the blue dragon, simply because it does have hurt. Excellent. Ho ho ho, green dragon. I suppose this is my grind, but only after I get the armor. That's assuming I don't end up with enough red dragons to get the level anyway. Oops, outside first, then return. Also stop for a refill on the MP. She didn't take a torch. My inventory isn't full, because I just turned in all the quest items. Gwyneth will always carry a torch for me, but not my burdens. them have anything? I'm in full plate. I could have swung on that. I can't swing on 35, though. There's a 40. $64, $65, $66, $67, $68, $69, $70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We knew that was the armor. Into coal, heal up, and I guess the red... I could go after the red dragons in... those desert tiles, or I could go after the greens in the swamp cave. That's the problem with the greens in the swamp cave. Also 1 in 8 resistance on them. Level 17. We get 1 power, 14 agility, 2 health. I will try this with fairy waters. I should have the heal wars to make it work. (7 to 14 range). The one time I want to go to Brackenary. Nobody wants to go to Brackenary. It's just a place you end up full of disappointment. fairy waters. I always hesitate a moment before selling the death necklace. Yeah, the Motel 6. One thing we don't want to see is green dragons. They've got the breath. We don't really want to see red dragons either. We want to see lots of axe knights. I guess we don't mind golems too much. Get your rainbow emotes out. Oh, werewolves of Sherlock. Wizards are also good. We are defense breaking. If we wanted to dive and grind, this would be the place to do it, with the Herd Axe Knights and the Wizards. What is this run lock? I mean, I have 84 agility. Forget the run lock for a minute. What's this encounter lock? There we go. That is exactly what we did not want to see. We in trouble. We're off the middle zone. Hopefully there's no red dragons in the bottom zone. Armored Knights are here. We don't have any information on Armored Knights. We get away second try. I will take that. Mini boss is a red dragon. We're through the fight. This close we play the flute. And we have made it. Hold B, become foolish. Thanks, Zach, for the good luck. I'm gonna need a little bit of luck. Good fairy water will also do it. Good Dragon Lord 1 will do it. Stop spell hype. Ooh. Needing a fourth swing is not hype. But we do find another stop spell. Round 2. Fight! Ten. 22. 33. 42. 54. 70. There's a max roll on the fairy water. 79. 90. 100. 109. 119. 131. 144. That's a gross number. Doesn't. 155. I have to heal here. Healing wins the fight 100% of the time. Rolling less than 11 can lose it. 163 is enough. Which it will be almost all the time. You can have up to 165. Thank you for the GGs, Akamasaka, Fell Sorcerer. Did rescue Gwalen. Thank you for the GGs, Rowdy Sniper. But thou must. Time. Beginning went by really fast because we started with 37 strength. We're just punching scorpions up to about level 7 or 8. So when we tried to move up that, we ended up with problems. Even had to take a bunch of skeletons just to make sure we got something. We did take a few of them because we were right close to the level, too. Green dragons had Dragon Lord Breath. Red dragons had Sleep and Hurt More, but were also very vulnerable to Stop Spell. I don't think I missed one the entire seed. 60 Heal Mores, 95 Hurt Mores, 46 Ambushes, 8 Bonks. Final time of 140.48. About average, actually. I'm going to take a quick break, be right back, run an ad, and play a second seed. Excuse me. Thanks, Fell Sorcerer, for the lockup. I will need it. Game 2, let's begin. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! The Dragon Lord must be defeated. And may the light shine upon thee. We're starting with the Death Necklace. A Fairy Water. Required key. Stop spell and returns, and 23 strength. And an immediate town. Which turns out to be coal! Exclamation mark coal, what will you find? What's for sale here? Flame sword, leather, full plate, magic armor. Saka finds a can of Coca-Cola. I get a sword. Level 2, we get 2 power, 14 agility, 2 health, 5 MP. Nope, and we farm up to 170 gold too. So we can buy 2 keys. Another town. Remolder, the key to keys, but not the key to keys. So much for needing to farm up for keys now. There's a small shield here. Level 3, we get 1 power, 1 agility, 7 health, 9 MP, and heal. Heal is actually a big help here, even though we don't have any MP for it. Level 4, we get 2 power, 7 agility, 1 health, 24 MP, and hurt. Treasury, we find an herb. A cursed belt, at least 1 search spot in play. A fairy water. And wings, so there is nothing of value in the treasury. The amount of gold I want went from whatever I said earlier to 106, which I have. That's enough for 2 keys out of Remolder. Level 5, we get 6 power, 4 agility, 1 health, 1 MP outside, and hurt more. Ding ding ding! Should have enough for 3 keys now, and I can check the basement in Tantagel. Gold grind is still potentially in play. Second cursed belt. Chainmail was also here. I don't mind getting sent home right now. Swamp North. Gold grind. I have Hurtmore now. I have MP for my Hurtmore now. No gold grind, no hamsters. But if Garenham were there, then we'd have a gold grind. Level 6, we get 2 power, 2 agility, 3 health, 1 MP, and heal more. Dung dung dung! Ho ho ho, green dragon! Not too big a surprise there. We do want to farm up a bit more gold. Probably level 7 and buy more keys. Could be good here. We win the fight. Level 7, we get 6 power, 9 agility, 2 health, 9 MP. I am tempted to buy that chainmail and try and find more werewolves. No, I should probably go for keys first. Only 5, but I should be fine with 5. There's a cave. The Stones of Sunlight Cave with a dragon scale. Not gonna complain about that. Only 2 defense, but very strategically placed 2 defense. Now I should probably go grab that chainmail and small shield. So that I have something resembling defense. Level 8. We get 5 power, 4 agility, no health, 4 MP. Left edge of the map and a new cave. The harp trade, which we don't have. We don't have any quest items. Wait, no, we have the stones, don't we? No. Another town. Kentlin. I suppose I do look for a large shield while I'm here. Even if I can't buy it yet. Lots of silver shields that I'm never going to have the gold for. Nobody's had the brilliant idea of take the small shield and make it bigger. Let's see what my numbers are. And I'm on an exact multiple of 15. Let's go see what the enemy on the spike and swamp is. I'm not really sure why I didn't do that earlier. Especially with a hurt more start. Four keys left. It's a goal, and we're not beating that yet. We need hit points. Stop this. Can't stop the sword. I have regular heal. Why am I using heal more? He's still here. He gone. I can't see all the way down. He's still here. And we got him. For level 9. We get 1 power, 4 agility, 1 health, 11 MP. I suppose I do keep swinging at skeletons right now. But we'll never ask the wyvern why. Palace back. I think at this point, going for another Hurtmore is the play and trying to win. But nope, I don't win. I run into the 1 in 8 Hurtmore resistance. That might even be hand countable. I don't want to try that until I'm ready to fight green dragons, I think. Here is another town. Yay. It's Brackenary. They do have a large shield that I can't afford right now. But I do want. So not the most disappointing Brackenary. Even if disappointment is their main export. I'm mostly looking for gold over XP right now. I would like to buy that large shield. Wait, hold on. I have 360 gold in the form of cursed belts. I think I still need a bit more. Nope, I am just right. Level 10, we get 4 power, 5 agility, 42 health, and no MP and repel. That's the level we were looking for. I have the flute, don't I? No, that was last seed. I don't feel quite ready for the golem fight. I could take it if I wanted to, but more likely I'd just run out of MP. Did I find all of the towns? I found all of the healing towns. We found Garenham, home of the Garen hamsters. Breckenary had the only large shield. Back here we have the fighter's ring. 2 more power is always welcome. Gold. And a key to replace the one we already spent. And the mountain cave. I remember you in the mountains. First item here is a token. We have to remember we found a sword in coal, and we have coordinates. Second item, the harp. Stones, armor, and flute are all still out there. Third is a key. Fourth is the armor. Just absolutely loaded Garenham today. Now how do I feel about fighting... Wait, you've got heal more. Do I have stop spell? I do. Final item, third cursed belt. So one of the 2 remaining search spots has my stones. Full keys. We should be good for the rest of the game. Well, if anybody got to Garenham early, they're way ahead. Excellent. He was still here. Nice, excellent move, too. Level 11, we get 17 power, 2 agility, 6 health, 4 MP, and radiant. I love Lamp. At this point, I think I am no longer interested in fighting anything that isn't Charlock tier. I still need some more hit points before I'm ready to go. But I'm close. I wouldn't mind at least one more heal war either. She's taking my dragon scale. Does she know where I keep that thing? I do keep the bonus even after she takes it. Now, I'm sure I saw Harp Trade. I did in fact see Harp Trade. Here comes the staff of rain again, falling on my head like a memory. So next thing to do is actually to go southeast and hope I can get over to the coordinates. There's Garenham, so where are we? $54. Here's a cave. Is this the jerk cave? It is the jerk cave, so... Looks like we might have actually had to go through Bolsmore. Swamp to get where we need to be. I have better fights to take. Or this is Hawksness, and I can settle the question of, do I need to go to the coordinates right now? Blue Dragon. It's good for 180! And level 12. 3 power, 8 agility, 16 health, 5 MP. Definitely stats check time. We need power. And I forgot to search. I didn't go far enough south. There are better fights than wizards around. Even if they do seem to be vulnerable to stop spell. I suppose I'll take it anyway. I might need it in Sharlock. Casting Return was the right play. There's better fights than demon knights around. I don't need that cave, whatever it is. I think it has to be grave. Should be in more or less the right spot. 4, 3, 2, and then 75, was it? There's the stones. Discard the fighter's ring. There's still worlds where we want fairy waters. Let's go get this all traded in, and then we'll have to go grind the golem, I guess. There's Garenham. Or no, yeah, the previous town was Garenham. Quest complete. We are in grind mode. Grind and go. We just need the big enough numbers. Ooh, the golem has hurt. Level 13, we get 3 power, 3 agility, 2 health, 9 MP. We should be at about 120-ish attack power now. Heal more in his other slot, huh? The golem now costs hella more. I refuse to bother to correct the typo. Something like 1 for 5. On stop spell resists. There's a 20, so the most he can do is 41. Play the flute here so that I can hopefully get heal and stop spell down. How about I just straight up win the fight? How about that? I'm gonna play the flute again because I want to get the level here. Last thing I want to do is have him wake up and cast heal more. Level 14. We get 4 power, 1 agility, 2 health, 17 MP, 121 attack power. Not enough. Let's just let him win the fight here. So we can go on with at least enough heal mores for 2 rounds. Probably 1 in 16 stop spell resistance. Of course, exact maximum. But that's what I get. I know I need to heal there. But then not only does he have to choose to attack, he has to roll 40 out of possible 41. I think that 41 is a 50% chance. Looking for probably about 10 attack power. Excellent. More Death Necklace HP. More heal mores and more agility would be nice. We never did find Charlock, so we have to hunt that down. We at least know it's not on Swamp Continent. Level 15, we get 2 power, 1 agility, 26 health, 2 MP, and sleep. I think that's just... Raid! Welcome everyone from Bill Extreme. What were you up to today? 132. I think I need another level. Oh, cool. I still have 3 and 4 to do. Oops, I forgot to cast Stop Spell. I am halfway done with those. Probably do 3 this Friday and 4 next week. Hey Aaron, welcome in. This one is in Grind and Go. Not a big enough crit. I could go now on this one if I wanted. I think I need a bit more. Or attack power. In a race I probably would be going though. Pretty sure this is the 1 in 8 stop spell, 1 in 16 stop spell resistance. Excellent. There's a reason, well, I don't know where Sherlock is, so I should actually be doing a search and grind. Level 16. We get 0, 4, 3, 11. That's another heal more. That's good enough that I'm gonna try and go. Actually, let's heal up at a coal. I guess up would be the most likely direction. I haven't explored past the cave up there. That's the Harp Trade Cave. Wait, what town did I miss then? Remolder. No, that was Remolder, and I didn't miss it. Just engage full coward strats, run from everything. Actually, I have fairy waters. I should use those. One tile that I almost missed. Ho ho ho, green dragon. Here's Sherlock. Get your rainbow emotes out. Armored Knights on the top floor. With Hurtmore. Which I suppose we don't mind too much. I don't have any herbs. I never bought any. Well, still going for this. There are other enemies besides Armored Knights game. As I get triple run blocked by an Axe Knight, and then ambushed by a blue dragon. If only I had some way to heal that didn't cause Stampede. That one was over. Wait, where was Breckenary? Probably should have healed there. Mistakes were made. Stoneman has hurt more. Doesn't matter which way I go around these mountains. Oops. I want to go through that one tile and then keep going down. And that's why we play these seeds, so that we make mistakes now instead of in tournament races. Maybe the mistake was the seeds we played along the way. This time we get away first try. Our pal the green dragon. All three flavors of dragon here, Neapolitan dragons. Well, if I designed a zone for grinding, it'd probably be something along the lines of this middle zone. But now we're on to the final zone. And we're getting ambushed. Again. Because why not? Here's a run block just for variety. Oops, all Axe Knights. There's a Star Wyvern. And a Stone Man. And a Wizard. Axe Knight could be doubled up here. Mini-boss is a red dragon. We've seen them, but we haven't actually fought them. We do win the fight. And we've made it. Hold B, become foolish. Become cursed. Or get ambushed, because why not? Last herb. Round 2. Fight! $13. $21. $31. $40. $52. $65. $72. $84. $95. $107. I must have known I was going to swing low when I got that extra level. $118. $130. $144, gross number, dozens. $159. Thanks, Apex Corvid, for the GG. Did rescue Gwaelin again. Thanks, Akamasaka, for the GGs. But thou must. Time. Yes, Woodman. Let's go watch some GDQ. I want to get out of here, though. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next mission. Also, thanks, Fell Sorcerer, for the GGs.